part of what we call a screw gauge. Okay, we are only showing a small section. I'm going to show you in a moment. Okay, so beta, this is, as you can see, a complete screw gauge, and what we see here is actually only this part, right? So it's only zoomed out this small section of the screw gauge so that we can take the readings properly. All right. So I'm going to now show you how to take a reading, and we can move on to different examples from there. Okay. So beta, as you can see, there are three things that you need to know about in the screw gauge. This is called, as I have explained earlier, the circular scale. The circular scale. Beta, this is called the main scale. Main scale. And this line in the main scale, this horizontal line, is called the datum line. The datum line. Datum actually means a reference. So this line is used as a reference, right? So you should already know these type of terms. Oh my God. Let me just. Okay, so we are now going to continue with our process. अच्छा जी, तो इसको गौर से सुनना है, and then we are going to study more examples. अच्छा जी, सबसे पहले what you need is main scale reading, right? Main scale reading. Now how you're going to find out the main scale reading? You look at this main scale. यहाँ पे आपको मेन स्केल नज़र आ रहा है, राइट? इसके जो ऊपर जो डिविजन्स हैं, दीज आर इन द इंक्रीमेंट्स ऑफ वंस. ठीक है, अगर ये ज़ीरो है तो दिस वन इज़ वन एंड दिस वन इज़ टू. बट ऑन द अंडर साइड यहाँ पर आपको छोटे छोटे डिविजन्स यहाँ नज़र आ रहे हैं. दीज आर इन द इंक्रीमेंट्स ऑफ 0.5. सो ज़ीरो है, ज़ीरो के नीचे होगा 0.5. वन है, वन के बाद होगा 1.5. टू है, टू के बाद होगा ये वाला 2.5. आई होप ये समझ में आ रहा होगा. मेन स्केल रीडिंग हम लेते हैं बाय सीइंग द लास्ट डिवीजन दैट इज विजिबल. आप देख रहे होगे कि मेन स्केल में जो आखिरी डिवीजन दैट आई कैन सी इज 2.5, राइट? ये बात आपको समझ में आ रही है? मेन स्केल की रीडिंग कैसे लेनी है?
Yes,
वो
sir.
डिवीजन देखनी है जो आखिरी विजिबल हो, एंड द लास्ट डिवीजन दैट इज विजिबल इज 2.5. तो मैंने यहाँ लिख दिया मेन स्केल रीडिंग इज 2.5. नाउ आई नीड circular scale reading. Circular scale reading. Circular scale reading beta is actually found out by looking at the datum line. आप ये देखो कि ये जो datum line है, ये कौन से division के ऊपर coincide कर रही है of this circular scale. So 35, 36, 37 and then 38. आप ये देख रहे हो कि 38 जो नंबर डिवीजन है वो datum line के बिल्कुल coincide कर रहा है. Circular scale की रीडिंग आ गई 38, बट इसमें एक एक्स्ट्रा प्रोसेस होता है that you divided by 100. So the real reading is 0.38. ये बात याद रखना, सर्कुलर स्केल की जो रीडिंग आएगी you have to divide it by 100, and then all you need to do is आपको जो रीडिंग फाइनल रीडिंग आएगी जो एक्चुअली चीज़ की है, दैट इज द समेशन ऑफ दीज टू रीडिंग्स. मतलब 2.5 को आपने ऐड करना है इनटू 0.38, एंड द फाइनल रीडिंग इज 2.88 millimeters. बेटा दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट टू राइट डाउन मिलीमीटर्स. आपने पूरी रीडिंग सब कुछ सही ले ली, बट इफ यू फॉरगेट टू राइट डाउन millimeters, your answer will be deducted, your mark will be deducted. Okay, so beta
Sir, you mean like our answer will be totally wrong or it will be right, and then it will be marks will be deducted. You mean that?
Beta, if sometimes the answer is worth of 1 mark and sometimes it's worth 2 or more marks, ठीक है? But if sometimes the answer is worth 1 mark and you forget to write the unit, you will get 0. And if it's worth 2 or more marks, 1 mark will be deducted from that answer, right? 2 नंबर का है तो आपको 1 नंबर मिलेंगे, 1 नंबर का है तो you will get a 0. So don't forget to write down the units. Sometimes आपके पास आंसर की जो ब्लैंक होगी या स्पेस होगी उसके बाद डैश होगा एंड आफ्टर दैट इट वुड ऑलरेडी हैव बीन रिटन तो तब तो आप बच गए, आपको कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है लिखने की, ठीक है? So this is how you find out the reading of a vernier caliper. Now I'm going to pull up some more examples and let's see if you can do it. Remember कि सबसे पहले क्या करना है? अच्छा, तो जो छोटे छोटे वाले डिविजन्स हैं, इट इज़ नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट कि ये नीचे ही होंगे, ये कभी ऊपर भी हो सकते हैं. लेट्स पुल अप दिस वन. लेट मी जस्ट आप बल्कि मैं स्क्रीन स्नैप भी नहीं ले रहा, आप मुझे इसकी वो बता दो, रीडिंग बताओ. द वन ऑन द राइट, इसकी मुझे रीडिंग बताओ जल्दी से. Tell me the main scale reading, tell me the secular scale reading, and tell me the final reading also.
0.50 and then 1, then 1.5.
Sir,
What?
can I? Sir, 5.5, 31, 0.31, and the final reading would be 5.81.
Yes, exactly. Um, Let me just show you how. If you are still confused, if someone is still confused, beta, hold on. Let me just pull it up. So this is the last unit that you can see, beta. This is 5.5. तो main scale की reading क्या हो गई? 5.5. और जो datum line है, that is coinciding with 31. 31 को जब हम divide करेंगे by 100, we would get 0.31. And adding that with 5.5, we get 5.81 millimeters. This is your answer. Okay. And now beta, if you take a look at this one, ये छोटा सा यहाँ पे एक आंसर दिख रहा है, बल्कि इसको रुको मैं पुल अप करता हूँ so that you can be more clear with it. Okay, ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब नज़र आने लग गया. Hold on. um, चलिए भाई, इसकी मुझे बताइए. Tell me the main scale reading first. Main scale reading पहले बताएं. What is the final digit that you can see exposed? Can you tell me the main scale reading, beta? Is it 4 or 4.5?
Sir, it's
4.5.
looking like it's 4.
4.5.
बेटा, अगर आप हाँ, if you take a very close look, you can actually see the next division. It's
Okay.
4.5.
And
And the circular scale division is 1.
1. 0.1. Sir.
And divided by 100 is 0.01.
Oh, sorry.
When you divide 1 by 100, it is 0.01.
And it will be
So the complete
4.51.
answer is yes, 4.51 millimeters. ठीक है? So this is how accurate your screw gauge can be. अच्छा, एक पुराना सवाल मैं पूछ रहा हूँ from you guys. Let's see who can remember this. Can you tell me what this ratchet is for? ये ratchet क्या काम करता है?
For, sir, for rotating. So you can be accurate.
नहीं. How can you be accurate? What does it do?
So for making it tighter,
To preventing you from from applying too much force on it. ठीक है,
Yes.
ये रोकता है ताकि आप ओवर टाइटन ना कर दो. बिकॉज यू सी एक पीस ऑफ पेपर को आप ओवर टाइट कर सकते हो और वो पीस ऑफ पेपर स्क्विश हो जाएगा थोड़ा सा ना, एंड इट विल गिव यू अ रॉन्ग रीडिंग. तो दिस ratchet provides you enough force to close the spindle, but not provide in a over tightening force. Okay, so let's start by looking at another example. Tell me its reading. ये वाले की reading बताइए. On the right, top right, you can see it.
.5 and the second reading is 0.18.
Beta 5.5 is wrong. If you can see here, 5 is here. This is 5.5. This is 6, and then this is 6.5.
Oh, sorry. 6.5
Scale reading is 6.5,
18.
and the secular scale reading is 18. You divide 18 by 100, comes 0.18. So adding both, the answer should be 6.68 for this one. All right. Beta, right now we're not going to do anything in our journals क्योंकि obviously हम कुछ लिख नहीं रहे, we're only learning stuff. I'm going to post an assignment for you. I'm going to actually ask you to find out these pictures which I have shown you. इनको paste करो और you have to write their answers under it so that you can remember, because I cannot make you draw right now. It is going to be very inaccurate. आप जैसे मैं गूगल करके ढूंढ के निकाल रहा हूँ, आप भी कर सकते हो. There is no big deal in it. Just ढूंढो, paste it in your journals, and then write their answers under it. I'm going to post this assignment after like an hour or two after the class. Okay. So now let's see if I can find out any more examples. This is the old one. Hold on. Yes. Can you see this example? If not, I can take a snip of it. Hold on. Now this, tell me the answer of this question.
Sir, it's 5.9.
9.86. Sir, 9.86.
No, beta. The longer divisions are of 1. Like example, this one is 6. This is 8. This is 9.
Sir,
This is 9.5.
9.86.
9 point. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So the main scale reading is 9.5. The circular
But
scale reading is
sir,
36
for
divided by
your
1.
sir, for your information, I didn't see it from the figure. It's available.
Okay, so nice. And beta, if you divide 36 by 100 is 0.36, add 0.36 to 9.5, then the total answer is 9.86 millimeters. Don't forget. Right? So this is how you're going to do it, and I'm going to tell you the assignment for today in Teams. Don't worry. Right now, let's move on, shall we? Okay, so I think we have had enough practice of this question. Now we're going to move on in lengths. Open up your journals and write down where we left off. हमने जहाँ पर भी छोड़ा था उसके आगे you can continue with the notes that I'm making you write. ठीक है? Now बेटा, um, whenever you're measuring with a vernier caliper, there Beta, can you hold on for like 2 minutes? Because there was no electricity and now it has come and I need to
Okay, sir.
shut off my generator. Hold on,
Okay.
just for a minute.